What's this? Poetry most foul. Take a look. It's a letter. That's odd. Take a read. Sorry for interrupting you while you were endlessly scrolling through memes of cats and puppy dogs on the internet. I'm sure the witticism has kept you in good humor up to this point. But I must ask for a moment of your time, and then you can get on with it. I'm going to do something a little bit different, out of the ordinary. Though it might seem strange, please be patient. Those of you who have known me for only a short amount of time have probably questioned if I am sane or borderline psychotic. I intend to clear this up. Others of you who have known me for at least a year or so might say my personality traits are an act stemming from a deeper rooted issue. The truth is, I have been keeping a secret. It was on this night in question, 10 years ago to the day my life changed forever. You see, I found a neatly folded piece of paper in the street. Whoever placed it on the ground was fully aware of the forecast. Knowing the chances would be good, someone will have picked it up before it rained. And I guess it was me. The letter in question has unknowingly become my downfall over the years. However, the real question remains. Do I regret unfolding this lined piece of paper which has destroyed my life in a matter of randomness? No. Perhaps. I shall read this letter to you now. Dear Rose, I have loved you from afar ever since the semester began at our school. Though we've never spoken to each other, we did share a brief moment of ecstasy in passing when your shoulder brushed up against mine. Blah, blah, blah. Love is in the air, so on, so forth. X's and O's. Will you go out on an arbitrary date with me? So, you found this neatly folded letter lying on the ground and chose to pick it up. It could be math homework, as indicated on the back with the series of numbers I have placed there. Or it could be a love letter, as I've led you to believe thus far. I assure you, this is not a love letter from some young adolescent boy to the girl he keeps flirting with in his math class. I am neither man nor woman, as I have not revealed my gender or identity. This is an experiment. There are no parameters. If there were, they haven't been set because I haven't given any. It's not a test. You can't pass or fail that which you do not understand. So, by now you will have done one of two things. Either you've crumpled this piece of paper up and thrown it in the trash, realizing it is of no value to you, or you kept reading. You didn't discard it. This intrigues me, and I want to know why. The fact that you chose to continue reading, knowing that it is not what you perceived, gives me hope. Warning: refusal to continue reading this letter could have dire consequences. I've been watching you this whole time. I'm assuming you've become obsessed and are wondering who I am. Let's just say I'm someone of interest who up until now found you of no interest. I could be a homicidal maniac who enjoys human flesh. Or maybe I like playing games with the random public. Either way, I would continue to read. Oh, well, you get the picture. You wouldn't want me to follow you home and turn your skull into a bowl of soup for not playing along, would you? Furthermore, do not contact the police. Every avenue you've explored while briefly browsing over this letter, I've already gone down in more depth. I've been stewing over this for weeks, if not years. Or perhaps I wrote this while enjoying a cup of coffee across the street just for a good laugh. Ha! Ha! It could be that it is just that. A joke. And there's no reason to spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder. And why take that chance? I assure you, this is no laughing matter. I would take the circumstances of this situation very seriously. If I were you, I would keep picking up random notes found in the street and read them. There will be further instructions as how to proceed. Some of the future letters could be encrypted. You do not know, and I have no intention of telling you otherwise. Ignoring this letter won't make it go away. I am your problem now. The signature on the bottom is merely part of this ruse, and so are the additional X's and O's. They are intended for an effect. That's a bit odd and random, isn't it? I mean, the name. It sounds quite generic. Yours truly, Randy Taylor. XOXOXO. In conclusion, now that all of you know my dirty little secret, you're probably wondering why I chose to share this letter I found with you. The person who did this to me is the type who would be so bold as to subscribe to my channel and flaunt such writings as their own. Well, is it you, or perhaps you, no unlucky subscriber, the person who did this to me? I can't be for certain. I should note, I am fully aware some of you are convinced it was me all along who wrote the letter. I assure you, my predicament is about as real as the stories found in the Bible or Darwinism. One could rely solely on faith that I'm indeed truthful, or one could lead toward an agnostic approach, arguing there is no scientific proof that I am not stark raving mad. Ah, but I do have such proof. Years went by with this dark cloud looming over my head. Then one morning I woke up, only to discover this glass eye in place of my real one. Now you know I'm not fooling around. In closing, I'd like to say, do not, I repeat, do not go picking up random letters that you find in the street and read them, or there will be consequences. What's this? Oh no, not again.